It's nice growing Nashville as our city changed leadership over the years here in Nashville. Well, so has the plan for mass transportation, which is a big job and still ongoing.
While the vision has evolved with each administration, one thing remains the same. Nashville is still struggling to get residents to buy into a mass transit plan.
In 2015, approximately 80 people a day were moving to Nashville. By 2023, the Nashville Chamber of Commerce said that number jumped to an average of 86 newcomers a day. That population surge translates into congested roadways and traffic backups, with critics claiming the city is decades behind on a viable mass transit solution. Zac Accuardi, Director of Mobility Choices at the Natural Resources Defense Council, published his study called Derailed, taking a hard look at why Nashville hasn't been able to get this right, starting with former Mayor Megan Barry and her Let's Move Nashville campaign. Mayor Barry's transportation plan had a price tag of over $5 billion to build the city's first ever light rail system spanning 26 miles, along with 4 rapid bus routes. How to pay for it? A 0.5% to 1% sales tax, a hotel surcharge tax, a rental car tax, and a surcharge on business and excise tax. But it bombed at the polls, with about 60% of voters rejecting it.
The specific routes that they were prioritizing missed the mark in terms of meeting the actual transportation needs of the communities that they were trying to serve.
Another big reason Accuardi said it failed, Mayor Barry's transit plan went to the polls without her. The disgraced mayor resigned months earlier after admitting to a 2-year extramarital affair with her head of security.
Guilty. And
pleaded guilty to felony theft of property, ordered to repay the city $11,000. An investigation revealed taxpayer-funded trips, overtime pay for her security, and nude photos found on a work phone. By the time Mayor Freddie O'Connell was elected in 2023, he had better luck with voters, approving his Choose How You Move referendum and a half-a-penny sales tax increase, which puts a major emphasis on improving existing bus routes.
In most U.S. cities, and I think Nashville included, the bus really is the best tool for the job. It's more affordable, it's more flexible, and it's already a system that exists in the city, so it's easy to expand and build upon.
While that sounds good in theory, many people have expressed fear riding the bus, especially after a rash of recent incidents. In September 2024, vandals sprayed bullets during a drive-by shooting at the Gallatin Pike bus stop. In November 2024, a random killing. A Florida man stabbed another rider to death waiting at the Harding Place bus stop at 5:15 a.m. And a few days after that, 2 teenagers got into a deadly shootout at the WeGo downtown Central bus station. One 15-year-old died, the other took off running and was eventually arrested.
There are really genuine concerns that people have about traveling on public transit, but generally speaking, it is much safer in terms of risking bodily harm to ride on public transit than it is to drive, for example, where car crashes are a huge cause of deaths in the U.S., especially for younger people.
Build it, but will they come? Even the CEO of WeGo, back in 2015, while holding a different transportation title, admitted it would be difficult to convince Music City to ditch their cars for mass transit.
Nashville, let's be honest, it was built to be a car-oriented city.
And it may be difficult to get people to change their mind about that.
Well, next Wednesday on Fox 17 News at 9, taking a ride on the WeGo Star, the city's only passenger train line. Can it be expanded to alleviate traffic? Why there's conflicting opinions about its future.